on Record-ology. So glad you're here. So glad you could join us. We are just hanging out. Come one, come all. A wonderful unannounced live show. And a chance for me to fix my hair. Not looking that good. Yeah. Hey, hey, hey. Nobody's here. Come on into my live. Come into my live show. Will anybody show at the live show? Hey Alex, how you doing? Welcome in. Happy Thanksgiving. Just you and me. Oh, a couple more people popping in. Welcome, welcome. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Hey Isaac. All right. Glad we got a couple people here. Wow, somebody dropped already. They're like, screw this. Just wanted to hang out with you guys on Thanksgiving, this beautiful day. For those of us here in the U.S., Thanksgiving. The rest of the world, just Wednesday or Thursday. Yeah, it's Thursday. I don't know what day it is anymore. It's hard. It's really hard for me to, understand what day it is. So I just thought we'd spend some time together and answer any questions you may have and talk about all fun stuff. Hey, Isaac, glad you're here. Glad you're here. A couple more people joining, a couple more people dropping. Yeah, so really today here in the U.S. is Thanksgiving, so all the stores are closed. People are cooking their bird, but not me, because, we just get it pre-prepared because there's no sense in doing a huge, never had any interest in doing the huge, get the bird out the day before. Our neighbors, on the other hand, have a smoker, and they've been smoking their meat since 3 a.m., which smells really good. But for us, it's not that, I don't know. We just don't do a big deal. So anyway, thought we'd spend some time together this morning. It's beautiful here in lovely Colorado. It is sun shining, and we got one person. All right. It is beautiful blue skies, sunshine, just a wonderful, wonderful day. Tell me what you guys are up to. For those of you in the U.S., are you doing Thanksgiving? For those of you not in the U.S., are you just doing it for the fun of it too? Do you work for a U.S. company that is largely shut down today because of the U.S. holiday, and you're thankful for that? That's always a thing too. So, record-wise, I'm trying to think of what Alex says. It's pitch black and was raining here. Where are you at, Alex, again? I'm guessing nowhere near me if it's pitch black. Just guessing. Record-wise, or not record-wise, but Record-ology. Oh, Liverpool. Awesome. That's cool. That's really, really cool. Pitch black. Is it really already pitch black there? I guess winter months, so it's like dark early. Amazing. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate it. Record-ology wise, did the show on the micro cassettes yesterday. Literally just dug that thing out of a box and was like, this would be kind of a cool show. I had a loose understanding of the format. It's not like I hadn't seen it. It's not rare or anything. But I thought it would be fun just to, learn a little bit more about it. I was surprised it went back as far as 1969. It was kind of a surprise. But I was a little disappointed. I actually thought, and I really try to experience things in real time on the show. I try not to, have it be where I do it ahead of time and know what's going to happen. But I was really surprised it didn't sound better. Isaac says, I'm working and finding a record player. Not sure which one is better brand. I'm new to it. I live in Michigan, which has snow and rain the last couple of days. Yeah, I think you can see out back there. We got snow a couple days ago, and it's just been cold. Well, first of all, welcome to this hobby. One of the main reasons why I started this channel was to dispel a lot of myth that was out there. I researched this, getting ready to go to father-in-law's, after that on to Black Friday RSD. That's cool. That's really cool. When I started this channel, I'm very, very, very impetuous by nature and very impulsive. So for me to take time to plan something or research ahead of time is an act of discipline on my part, because I'm not that good at it. And when I was thinking about this show, I really toyed with it in my head for months, which I never do on anything. I usually just on the spur of the moment, I want to do this, I want to do that. But This time I took my time. I researched and I saw what was out there, and I was like, what is different? Everybody in the vinyl community was trashing entry-level stuff. They were talking about how you have to buy vintage, you have to buy expensive, blah, 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 blah. So I decided to really make my channel about, for 2 reasons. Been digging out the Christmas records a bit early. Hey, mine have been out all year. But that's cool, Alex. That's awesome. This to me is like, even if you're not a Christmas person, this to me, Thanksgiving is really the cutoff point to when everybody does Christmas, I think. So I don't think it's early. I think you're doing fine. But I saw that there was nothing really geared towards that entry-level person, geared towards people that don't have a lot of money, that don't have the ability to go buy $100. And that was myself too. I was like, there was no way I was going to go drop $200-$300 on a record player. It just wasn't going to happen. I've got kids, I've got bills to pay. This is the least priority. So it was about, and same thing with records. They're $25, $35 a piece. That's ridiculous. 4 records would cost you over $100. So my whole thought was, well, there's nobody really targeting the entry-level market, so let's do that. And in so doing, I discovered that there was a lot of misinformation out there. All the stuff about, Crosley damaging your records and people referring to so many things as Crosley and not really understanding that Crosley and Audio-Technica and others are, marketing entities. Victrola, same thing. They're marketing entities. They don't make anything. You know what I mean? Like there's no, the dog running. We're at the park and there's dogs so happy to be out. And squirrels too. But anyway, they don't make anything. Yeah, it's very exaggerated. Yes, they're not going to be the same quality, especially a suitcase player. But the biggest thing is I remember people were like, every time you'd bring out a suitcase player or an all-in-one, they're like, oh, that's a rebadged Crosley. Like Crosley's trying to sneak in their equipment and stuff like that. It's just like, come on, guys. It's not like that. It doesn't work like that. So I really, especially early on in the channel's history, I was really like, let's dispel these myths, these rumors. Crosley, Victrola, Audio-Technica, they don't make anything. Hey, Nikki Hay from the UK doing an amazing job. Secondhand record prices are crazier. That's cool. Thank you. Welcome in. Appreciate you being here. But anyway, it's to dispel all of that, and yeah, a suitcase player, whether it be a Crosley branded one or not, they all come from 3 different companies anyway. It's a very similar mechanism, which is okay. But yeah, if you're just starting out, and that was the thing too, is not everybody wants. The whole thing is people. It drove me crazy and still does if I think about it. People assume that everybody's trying to get into records to get the best sound, to have the best quality, to make the best, replace everything else. And a lot of people just want vinyl to have a cool thing, to have an extra thing, to add on to, have something to do, have a decorative thing, to have a, stylistic thing, a lifestyle thing. And that's really what the Crosley and Victrola thing is about. They're not trying to replace your, component sound system or make the best product. They're there to make cool, fun, interesting things that have kind of a retro theme for the most part. And that's all there was to it. And even still, they've adapted their technologies with their product partners to really, you're seeing a lot of suitcase players now with magnetic cartridges, and, they're really trying to respond to the market. And they work fine. Exactly. Yeah, they don't sound as good as the expensive sound system, but most people don't care. It's the same thing with an MP3. Remember MP3 files? How big they, and streaming. Most people, 99% of people don't care that it's technically a lower quality than a CD. The fact that they can take it anywhere, listen to it anytime, any place, that's more important than the sound quality. And the same thing with the records. People aren't there for all of that. But anyway, so yeah, to me, I was really passionate about helping people like me that couldn't afford to get into some expensive hobby. And not only with the players, but also where do you get cheap records? Where do you get free records? It was really weird. We had some boxes, quite a few, from family that we had been gifted just, through the course of moving and, taking care of relatives and stuff. And we had these boxes piling up. And after I started this channel, we've always been on this plan to purge of unwanted and unneeded things in our lives. And so these boxes, it's been a slow process, but we're always trying to get rid of these boxes and these things that we've inherited, because most of it's just stuff we don't want or need, or it doesn't have any value to us. But every once in a while we'll kick up a record box, and that's exciting. So literally found probably 3 boxes of records, maybe even more, just in our own basement that we didn't even know existed, and that's super cool. So finding stuff that's free like that, family members that have records and don't care about it and would be happy to give it to you once they find out you're into it. You know, thrift stores are an amazing resource. $1.50, $2. I guess in the UK, a charity shop, as they're known, are more expensive, but here in the US it's dirt cheap. That being said, you have to look through a lot more of junk per se to find good stuff. But then you go to antique stores and you can find more interesting things, picture discs, historical things. And then we have this store here called Second and Charles. And hey, Evan, how's it going, man? And welcome in, everybody, by the way. So glad you're here, just hanging out for a little bit. But anyway, they have this store here called Second and Charles. And there's 3 of them here in the Denver metro area. And they basically, you can take your old stuff there, everything from video games, music, books, whatever, even equipment, and sell it back. And they sell used stuff as well, and new stuff. But they have this wonderful thing called the free bin. And what it is it's products that they take in and don't have. Oh wait, Alex says our charity shops are closed at the moment until 2nd of December because of that thing that shall not be mentioned. Yeah, right, exactly. You know it. That's true. You can't say it. It's really weird. But anyway, no, I agree. And a lot of things are closed here too. But actually the stores here in Colorado are primarily open. The restaurants, you can't sit down, takeout only, but it's out of control. All the signs around the city say, danger, you're entering severe risk level, travel at your own risk. It's really scary. But I've actually sworn off the news. I've stopped reading the news because it's just so depressing. It's literally affecting my happiness level. I've stopped. I used to be a news junkie all day, every day, read the news, have multiple news apps on my phone. Totally got rid of it. But I have no idea what I was talking about. What was I talking about? Something
about the free bin.
Oh, the free bin. Yeah. So they have this free bin, and what it is they have products that they take in on trade or are sold to them, but they don't, or given to them, but they don't have a market value. And you can find treasures. I found 78s, Glenn Miller records. You know, people that are collecting, modern stuff in rock will probably agree that they belong in the free bin. But for me, it was great. Okay, a couple of comments here I missed. I apologize if I missed your comment. Really enjoy your videos. Have passed on to friends that are wanting to get back into vinyl and tapes. Glad that you did that. Thank you so much. Helps them to see what's out there. I appreciate that. I'm just thankful our church here in Texas is open. Yeah, that's cool. Oops. Sorry, I almost closed out the stream. Yeah, Evan, that's good. It's a tricky thing, It's this paramount fight we have going on of, do we do things to keep the free market system going so that we all have a livelihood, or do we just purely close down and protect people? But anyway. Yeah, Vlogmas. Good point. So we are doing Vlogmas. That is going to be a daily vlog style show in addition to our regular daily show. That's right, 2 shows a day. Whew, boy, it's going to be a crazy month. But we're going to do all kinds of fun stuff. And not just, there will be record-related things as well, because we've been saving up and acquiring some things to review that are related to Christmas and to vinyl and whatnot. It's been a trick, always has been a trick on this channel to get people to engage on the non-vinyl, non-tech stuff. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to watch anything else. It's kind of frustrating because I would love our community to be like, interested in whatever, but I get it. There's a lot of content out there, so we're competing for your attention. And the reason why you follow us is because we provide content that's of interest to you. But that being said, it's always there are some people that just love the idea. They love the idea of doing that, and they're excited. But there are others that just won't watch it. So for those of you that are thinking about it, I would encourage you to do so. Because for those of you that are watching this, and those of you that have watched the other videos, a lot of people have missed this, but that's their loss, because we're giving away a record player.
What?
and we've done it before. We'll have details exactly how that's going to work later, but it would behoove you to watch our Vlogmas shows because we are giving away a record player. We've done it before. So it's going to be US only, and I apologize for that, but the logistics of international is very difficult and very expensive. So it will be US only. However, we will have lots of good stuff for everybody to enjoy. So no matter where you are, I would love for you to join us for our Vlogmas shows. I have no idea what they're all going to be yet. We have a few ideas. Obviously, it's difficult, more so this year than last year, to do that. But here, I want to catch up on comments. Evan says, what's the model of the turntable for Vlogmas? Oh, that is a secret. I can't tell you that. That's like asking Santa to open his bag and show you what's in there. I have no idea yet. I really have no idea yet, but I know it will be. Alex says, are you into Paul McCartney, and will you be buying McCartney 3? I believe they are releasing it on colored vinyl and cassette too, which is nice to see. You know, I do have an interest in the Beatles, and Paul McCartney, a couple songs really like. I'm not a huge fan, but I would like, if I came across it, I would like it, but I'm not to the level of huge investment. Sorry the phone wiggles when I do this. It's on my mount is really at its wit's end. I will be there. Isaac, glad to have you there. One of McCartney's homes is just 10 miles from one of his homes. I'm probably about 10 miles from one of his homes too.
Wow. There's like 16 parking spots.
Everybody wants to be by us. Or we're being, we're having all kinds of fans clamor to be on the show or something. I don't know. So what are you guys up to? Ask away. Questions, comments, anything you got. What do you know?
It's probably about time.
It's about time? All right. Well, we have to run. All right, I'm a fan of Miami Vice. As a kid, I loved the theme song to that. I loved it. I remember when that came on. I love that stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, I don't know why everybody's around us now. We're getting a paparazzi action going on here. They're clamoring. All right, guys. Thank you so much. For those of you in the U.S., happy Thanksgiving. God bless you all. Stay safe out there. We're going to have another regular show later today. I just wanted to jump on and spend some time with you and tell you how thankful I am for each and every one of you for dedicating time to be with us. I very much appreciate it. But that's going to do it for right now. We'll see you later, guys. See you later today.